Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. I just got back from Myakka City. I picked up 6 non-running mowers and 1 edger from my scrapper. I gave 20 for this Honda GVC 160. It's a 2013 model year. The rest of the units I gave $10 each for. So this Husqvarna, the main issue with this one is Harvey, the homeowner, had cut the grass, put this behind the wife's vehicle, and wifey went to get her nails done and backed into the Husky and destroyed the handle. So I'll show you that right now. So that's all tweaked out of place. I do have the grab bar for the safety brake. I may have another Husky in my collection that I can salvage the handle off of, but this one is pretty well shot. I'd never be able to straighten it out. The brackets are dented and the tubing's all bent up. So Harvey told the scrapper this thing started, so let's give this a shot. I have vice grips on the safety brake cable as the brake bar is off. So this may be the only running unit out of the other ones. You'll see how rough the other units are once we get to those. Let's try starting the Husky. It appears the safety brake cable was bound up there, but we got it to stop. So it did start. So that's a good thing. Apparently this thing come down from up north. There's a dealer sticker here. Seacoast Power Equipment, Northampton, New Hampshire. So as they would say in New England, that's a pisser that wifey backed into the Husky. I'm sure hubby was not thrilled. Anyway, let's move on. The next unit we got is a Craftsman 6.5. Let me show you that one. We're going to happy juice it. This is a 2005 Craftsman with the Briggs Stratton 6.5. It's just a regular pusher. The brake bar is missing on this, just the cable's in place. And the scrapper told me, the guy that put this one out said the gas tank leaks. And it looks like he tried to spray some black spray paint to try to fill in the crack here, and it didn't work. This is a common problem on these old quantum style wraparound gas tanks. The plastic dries out, cracks, and leaks. So I may try to come up with another tank if this thing starts. So let's pull on the 2005 after I happy juice it. Nitro. Okay, so we may mess with this. It kind of sounded a little rough. A lot of knocking. Let's move that 2005 out of the way and go over to this 2004 Craftsman front-wheel drive self-propelled unit. As I was mentioning, these plastic quantum tanks take a beating. This one's totally shot. The whole back of the tank here is cracked and the whole front side here is missing. The oil dipstick is missing too. I'm going to steal one off of the 6.5 here and move it over to the 675 so we can try this thing. So let me happy juice the 2004 here and see what we're going to get. The handle screwed up with this one. Both the cables are messed up. It seems like every unit I picked up today there's a handle issue or a safety brake issue. I have the safety brake linkage wrapped up there with a piece of wire to give us some spark. Nothing. Okay, the spark plug is plugged in. That one sounded rough too, the 675. Let's move that one out of the way and move over to the Toro recycler. I've been picking up a heck of a lot of these 6.5 Tecumsehs lately. So what we have here is a 2009 model year, and the recoil's bound up on this, so I won't be able to start it. That may need some moose piss on the recoil on this 09 Toro. Both cables are rusted in half. The safety brake cable and the front wheel drive cable are shot. I'd need 2 new cables for this unit. Let's move over to this Toro recycler. It's a 2009. And let's see, the safety brake cable's missing. I have the linkage wrapped up with a piece of wire. And I didn't bring a screwdriver with me to try to start this. And I don't think it's got gas. Yeah, no screwdriver. Let's just see if this pulls over, if this is locked up. Okay, it's got compression, so this has some potential here on the recycler. I would call this second best out of all of them. It doesn't look too bad, a little dirty. All I need is safety brake cable on this 2009 Turo. Let's move over to the last mower I picked up. It's a Briggs Stratton engine, a Boland's, a 2013. This one's severely rusted. If you could see that rear tire, it's all cockeyed. The bracket's rusty. It's got some rust holes in the deck. The front of the deck's got rust holes. So I picked up a little green Boland's a while back. It only had one wheel. So I'm going to snatch 3 of the wheels off of this one and rectify that other unit. So let's see if this engine's going to start. We'll put this engine to the side for another project. The gas smells terrible. I think it's contaminated. Let me happy juice this one and then try it. So the Husky and this Boland's are both 2013, the newest units I picked up today. You can see how beat up this Boland's is compared to the Husky. So that's a good engine I can use on something else. The 2013 Boland's started. Last but not least, I picked up this edger. The owner told the scrapper that he took the plug out, I don't know what for, couldn't get it started. He didn't put the plug back in, and I think just humidity and moisture got in there. This thing won't turn over. It's locked up. So what I'm going to do now is spray it with some moose piss and let it sit overnight, see if I can free up the piston. What likely happened is moisture got in and rusted the rings, and we got to break that free. We're going to give it a couple of shots of moose piss and let it sit. Try to break the piston free, put a replacement plug on it, and then try it. This is a 2006, by the way, Briggs engine. So just gave it a couple of good squirts on top of the cylinder to try to free this thing up overnight. We'll see what we can do with it. In case you kids got to do the same thing, that's what I'm using. I also have like a gallon of diesel fuel. That would have been a good thing to pour in this just to free up that rust. The diesel fuel's a good lubricant. So there you have it in a nutshell. That's what I picked up today from Myakka City, Florida. Most of them are in rough shape, as you saw, missing parts, broken gas tanks, frozen cables, hoping for a better load next time. A few of these are probably going to be parts only units. I think there's a couple of them that have some potential. They just need a little bit of love. As always, I appreciate you kids coming out, checking out my latest projects. Please like and subscribe. I'll have some more videos for you this week. Come back and see me.